What's up, family? Back with a quick video. On the way doing rap. Do this rap 2 days out the week. Somebody else doing the other 3 days. Let's get the video. Somebody asked how much money I make on YouTube. They monetized. Am I monetized? Yes, I am monetized. And the topic we're gonna try to get on older vehicles versus newer vehicles. And I think that's a good topic right there. Older vehicles versus newer vehicles. I think it really depends on the type of person you are. If you can deal with oil leaking, checking the oil once a week, checking the transmission once a week, until you get enough money saved up to get the problem fixed, etc. It all comes down to what type of person you are. But first, I touch on YouTube. Yes, I am monetized. My first YouTube payment was like $250. I think right now I'm making like $200. Anywhere between $200 and $250 a month. For YouTube, just to answer that question, really not making a lot of money off of it, really not my whole purpose, but if I can make some money on the back end from it, okay. That's why I don't ask y'all for nothing. I don't do Cash App, I don't do any of that. I know sometimes people want to send me that. I might do it one day, but I ain't doing it right now. I just don't feel like I'm providing top-notch content. Like, I'm doing it from my phone, in my car, ain't got no editing, none of that, you know what I mean? So maybe when I get to that level and really get down and really get serious about it, then I can expect some money from it. But as of right now, I'm not really doing that. I think you gotta look at YouTube like a business if you're really trying to get big in it. And I'm just not at that place right now in my life. But if you do want to do YouTube, you gotta stay consistent. It's hard work to get monetized. You know, just gotta stay consistent and get serious about it. But if you're not putting money in that, if I'm not putting no money in YouTube, like for videos, for quality stuff, like I want to one day, I just can't do it right now. Yeah, I probably would get more subscribers if I made more content about different things and things like that. I would make more money. But right now, I'm just going with the flow, make videos when it's on the top of my head, trying to get the hang of writing video topics down. But I got a lot of things coming, a lot of plans coming in the future. But we'll get there when we get there, guys. So that's how much I make on YouTube, about $250 with close to 3,000 subscribers. And I'm averaging about 11,000 views a month. Each month is going up though, you guys. It's just like a business, you just gotta stay consistent with it. But I don't give my whole heart and soul to YouTube. So I really can't expect a big return out of it. Alright, so let's get off that topic. Older vehicles, newer vehicles. I mean, I think for certain people you need to get newer vehicles because if something goes wrong, if you one of them type of people, like me, I've drove cars all my life. So I know when something not really seriously wrong with a car and I can still drive it. So when you coming up in your business, you might not have the money for that. So you might not have the money to get it fixed right now. So I'm okay riding around like that. I'm okay riding around with the oil leaking if it's leaking, if I didn't have the money to fix it. I'm just gonna check the oil every week. You know what I mean? I'm okay with a little transmission fluid leaking. I'm just gonna check the transmission fluid. Sometimes I ain't even gonna check it if it's leaking. I'm just gonna pull a half a quart in there every week. That way I know it's transmission fluid going in there because I got a little leak. Now if it's a big leak or something like that, then you ain't got no choice. You're gonna have to get it fixed. But depending on your pockets and depending on what type of person you are, me personally, I do desire to go 6 to 8 years. Within 6 to 8 years in the next year or two. But right now I buy used vehicles. So if it's 24, I don't want to have nothing under 18. You know what I mean? Or under 16 in the next 2 years. So me, I don't want to be no more than 8 years behind the current year. Probably, I think I'll be able to get to that point in another year or two. Maybe 6 years. So if it's 2024, I really don't want another 18. But that's just a part of my plan. I'm not at that point yet. But because sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You try to turn a profit, but at the same time you need that vehicle be on the road. But If the vehicle got a sound engine and a sound transmission, you should be good to go with the other little components. But right now, we getting stuff done before it break. But I'm at a place where I can do that. You know, so I would say, if you're the type of person, you panic and things like that, you need to go and get your car note and get your new vehicle. But if you're the type of person, you don't really care, sometimes you go down there and fix it yourself, or you know Uncle Leon around the corner, he'll get down there and knock it out for you, then you good to go. You know what I mean? You get back on the road, you keep it moving. Or if you notice some leaks, you okay with putting oil in there once a week until you can get the thing, until you get the gas to fit. Decided I would say go with you, save you some money, as long as the engine transmission sound, as long as the AC and heat work, you got good tires on there, you're good to go. So you gotta ask yourself what type of person you are, and you gotta ask yourself what is your financial situation, you know. But by all means, you gotta make sure that engine and transmission is in good shape. You gotta let somebody check it out, run it, listen to it, etc. But if you're not that type of person, you should go with a new vehicle. I would say 4 years, maybe if you want to get a car though, you know, if it's 2022 right now, go get your 18, 17. If you're gonna spend a grip, I would say have some work lined up or whatever you're doing, but that's how I would look at that. You gotta do some self-reflection to see if you wanna go through the headache of something might go wrong with the car. You're taking a risk. You're taking a risk with a newer car, just a lower risk. But me, I'm okay with that, because I'm gonna check the car out thoroughly before I purchase it, and then whatever decision I make, I'm just going to live with it. But some people may not like that. So figure out what person you are, guys. What type of person you are. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll catch y'all in the next video.